What's up guys, it's Zaire from H&S Mobile Mechanics, and I'm going to be changing the oil and oil filter on the 2008 Chevy Uplander. This is actually my fiance's car, and I was at work on my way home and I noticed that it said change oil soon, so gotta head to AutoZone and we're gonna hop on it. How you doing, bro? I'm looking for a oil and oil filter for a 2008 Chevy Uplander.
You already know.
It'll probably be under truck.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you know what kind of engine in there?
They're both basically the same thing, so.
So it would be February
5W30 and
the oil filter, right?
yeah.
So you want the extended life or the regular one?
I'll take the regular one.
S3675.
S375. Do you mind printing that out for me?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
yeah, I got you. You got the oil too?
Yeah.
I just do this one. It's February 30.
Okay, appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alright, let's go find the oil. It takes 5W30. So, just got to the oil. We're gonna probably come down here. Look for 5W30. And we found it. Get the oil filter. Would be S3675. S3675. Got it. Alright. Let's go pick. Change this oil. Okay, so the dad said to change the oil. We're just gonna double check it to dot our I's, cross our T's, make sure we need oil. So we're just gonna wipe this off real quick. You know, a rag's more efficient, but you know, a dirty hoodie you do. Okay, right? Let's finish cleaning it off real good. Make sure you clean it to get an accurate reading. Okay, we're gonna stick it back in, hold it there for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the oil does look a little low, but it doesn't look too low. So maybe that was just a sensor, but hey, we got the oil in the filter. So it's probably time for an oil change anyway, so yeah. So starting off, gonna need a valve cover gasket, and this is a V6, so you're gonna need 2 of them. I'm not sure about the oil pan gasket yet, but this bolt right here is an oil bolt, oil drain plug bolt. So yeah. Okay, so not our most ideal, but got an old broken toolbox that was empty. You know, I got into an accident and flew out my trunk and actually hit someone else's car, indented to the point where I can't close it no more. Okay, so this is a 15 under here, so let's just start to loosen you up. Okay, let's bring out the toolbox.
Be careful.
Yes.
Be careful, okay? Like I'm passing my car.
Okay, you're good. Yeah. So let's get this out of here. we drain that, we're gonna come under here and we're gonna go to the oil filter, take the oil filter off, and put our new one on. Alright guys, so that's about drained. So now we're just gonna put the drain bolt back. Man, I've seen some drain bolts on some of these cars. Stripped it out, you had to put a smaller socket on, you got a hammer to get it out. Sometimes you gotta cut it, drill through it. Like, man, gotta be careful, make sure you're getting the right size socket to take these off, because it is a pain to get these off when they're all messed up. All right, now we're just gonna put that down a little bit. Not too tight, but make sure it's not coming off. Let's just untighten this. All right, time for the magic. So usually you want to have something under there so the oil doesn't drip out as well, but using what you got, guys. Trying to get this oil filter in there. Come on. What I like to do is when I'm changing it, and you want to do this with a lot of different parts, you know, but just look at the old one and make sure it, you know, it looks the same size and stuff before you get it all the way in there. Can't stress this enough, guys. Do not over tighten these. Now my toolbox has a hole in it, so it didn't really help as much as I thought it would. Okay guys, so got everything tightened up down there. Now it's time to pour our oil in the motor and the engine. Just so you guys see, 5W30. 5W30. Usually it's on your oil cap, but sometimes it's not, you know, in AutoZone. The guys there, man, they just really don't know what they're doing. They're fake mechanics. Honestly, I worked at two, so I can tell you a little bit. Okay, forgot to mention that this is a 4 liter of oil. You can do research, look it up, usually find it on Google, you know, how much yours actually take. And yeah, make sure you get the right amount, and then let's pour it in. Yeah, but from all the oil leaking from the bottom that I showed you guys, you can definitely tell that she has an oil leak somewhere. Definitely got to find it. I think it's coming from the valve covers. You know, I think it needs a new gasket or an oil pan gasket. But when you get under your car, you should never see oil or any fluids leaking for that matter. When you see that much, it's time to take a look at it, or, you know, go to a mechanic. Yeah. So just make sure you got it all in there. Okay. Gonna put the oil cap back on. Make sure you got it on there tight. And okay, let's give her a crank. All right, guys. Okay, so it came back up. So this is the thing. With some of these vehicles, you have to reset the oil maintenance. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so you can do this with a scan tool. It doesn't have to be that expensive, but you do need one where you can reset certain maintenances. So let's go to workshop tools. Yes. And here, right here, oil maintenance reset. Reset oil maintenance. Yes. Oil maintenance reset was successful. Okay, so let's cut her off and crank her back up and see if she comes on. Okay, so far so good, guys. Service tire monitoring system. Yeah, it's a lot of sensors, man. Got to be replaced in here. Service ABS system. But no service oil, so we're good. Give a like and a thumbs up. You know, subscribe to us. More videos coming soon, guys. Appreciate it.